I know people are saying, "Oh, I'm not going to watch the show, whatever, after Joel died." They're going to keep watching, and they're going to get to this episode, and they're going to regret their words and be like, "Oh my God, this is great."
But I'll get serious for a second. If there truly are people that are dropping off of the show, they're cowards.
I'm not afraid to take a stand.
This season as a whole, pure perfection. I don't have any issues at all.
Well, that's because you're an idiot.
I'm very happy and satisfied with the season.
I'm totally on board with the show.
I'm fangirling so hard right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got an erection.
This is why HBO Max is the gold standard.
We're up to season 2, episode 5. I heard this one's going to be a good one, but I hear that every week. I also hear that it's going to be a bad one every week too. We're sticking by it because we love the show here and I'm excited for it.
And I think that is the literal definition of what it means to be an NPC.
And just Emmy nominations everywhere. Just give everybody Emmy nominations.
Sorry.
I still appreciate the love that they show the fans.
Yes, the love that Neil Druckmann shows his fans, unless, of course, you have any criticisms whatsoever of his work.
It's funny. It's like I joke about this with the team. It's like, oh, we made a game with The Last of Us 2. We made certain creative decisions. That got us a lot of hate. A lot of people love it, but a lot of people hate that game.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
All our critics, we listen to that stuff and we digest a lot of it, but you're way less important. And some of you are not important at all.
I still appreciate the love that they show the fans.
That was somebody getting shit on their face?
It's a good season. It's not as great as the first season, and is nowhere damn as close to as great as the game. And I do not see the rest of this show paying off as much as the game did.
Now, some of these people do notice the many, many issues with this show, but for whatever reason, probably because they're shills and they get rewarded for covering shows like this positively.
We are very lucky that we got episodes 3 through 6 early.
They choose to look the other way with regards to their criticisms and focus on the positive.
I'm going to give The Last of Us Season 2 a B. I think it's fine. I think it's good. I just wanted more.
It's going to sound like a weak compliment, but it's serviceable for what they wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really great.
Dude, that doesn't sound very genuine.
I'm going to give it like an A-, personally, because of those problems being sizable, but it's still being exceptional.
That doesn't make sense.
I do have to say there were a couple duds in this season, but I think overall it's a great show. It's a great fucking story. I think the season finale was unbelievably strong.
Just a reminder, sweetheart, viewership dropped over 50% from the season 1 finale.
Oh shit, that's bad.
Dead man walking.
And Joel's story is done. Joel's story really ended at the end of season 1.
Yeah, except for that flashback episode, which had major plot implications.
I would love for more adventures with Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey as Joel and Ellie. I'm kind of gutted by it. I really wanted more of those characters together.
12 seconds later.
I do think this was handled pretty much flawlessly. I have really no complaints at all. I was in awe of the writing and the directing.
Criticizes writing decision and then 12 seconds later says he's in awe of the writing decision he just criticized. Classic Chris Stuckman.
I know I saw a lot of people saying, oh, after episode 2, I'm done. I hope they didn't give up. I hope they didn't leave.
Just a bunch of people going, oh, I'm never watching the show again, and quitting. Yeah. That's kind of all I saw, but then I don't know if that's real or not, or if it was,
Yeah. People just exaggerating, I think.
You know, it's amazing, isn't it, how easy you can tell which of these shills played the game and which ones didn't.
I mean, the Joel decision, I don't think they really understood how much that was going to affect people doing it that early in the season.
Do you forget that the same exact thing happened when the game came out, or are you just in denial?
Because it's for a purpose. Like, this story that is being told is so good, so relatable.
No. But I'll get serious for a second. If there truly are people that are dropping off of the show, they're cowards. And soy number 1 here, that's what we call these guys on the channel, soy number 1, 2, and 3.
Soy number 1 expands on this point that you are a coward if you dare stop watching The Last of Us Season 2.
I feel like it is a level of cowardice, and it's a shame, and it's a bummer. And if people did drop off, like, they're missing out on all this amazing stuff, and they're missing out on more Pedro Pascal, of course, but they're missing out on like where Ellie's gonna go, and now Ellie and Dina, and
they're missing out because A, they don't care about these characters, and B, because they know that these characters, Ellie, Dina, and Abby for season 3, cannot carry this show by themselves. They can't carry this show without Joel, and it showed in this season.
But also, too bad, so sad, sucks to be them right now, because they're missing out, dude, because this show is, this season is as good as season
Top
1,
tier.
if not better. Like, it is top tier, dude.
You must be on crack.
Oh, and speaking of Bella Ramsey,
what I don't understand really is the hate that Bella Ramsey was getting for Ellie.
It's the same reason people sent death threats to the Abby voice actress, because they're pissed about a character, so they just take it out on Bella Ramsey.
It's always jealousy. She's living her dream. You're sitting at home working at a job you hate with probably no girlfriend, no friends, your family hates you. Like,
for some reason, the internet decided to make that their like culture war because they don't like that Bella is non-binary.
Fuck all the people being transphobic or, hating on Bella Ramsey, saying, they're terrible cast.
Anybody who ever suggests that this girl should not be playing Ellie, just shut the fuck up.
No! Half the people that don't like Bella Ramsey online are idiots and don't like her for stupid reasons.
There is a separate disdain hate campaign that is not warranted for any reason beyond freaking misogyny, of course. And
Bella Ramsey has been doing great. If there's any problem people have with the writing, blame the writers.
And they don't. They just bully her for not looking
Bella's
like Ellie from the game.
You know, guys, it's not the internet's fault that every time you pause the episode when Bella Ramsey is on screen, you get a screenshot that looks like this. Or this. Or this. Or whatever the fuck this abomination is.
Shout out to Bella Ramsey's performance there. I think she's been getting a lot of unwarranted hate online.
Oh, yeah.
That has nothing to do with her performance, really.
And I know I've been saying this a lot lately, but it's worth repeating. Memes and YouTube thumbnails trigger the hell out of these people.
The unnecessary hate, and I've seen a lot of it. I've seen pictures where there's a potato picture. I've seen pictures where I think it's Kevin James.
I think it's a classic case of cyberbullying for some reason with Bella Ramsey getting all the blame in the world for everything.
Gonna cry? And these people should not be mad at the internet for memeing and trolling Bella Ramsey. You should be mad at Neil Druckmann and friends for putting her in this position in the first place and having her say dumb shit like this.
I'm gonna be a dad. Yeah.
Or check out this hidden gem from one of the Inside the Episodes.
He's kind of still in love with her. Ellie is aware of their past, but Dina is in love with Ellie and Ellie is in love with Dina. It's just like this weird triangle. They threaten each other's masculinity and each other's protector instinct.
What? Now, you shills can act all offended, but at the end of the day, Druckmann and friends are the ones writing these jokes, not us.
When the show's coming out, obviously people were like, why is Bella Ellie when they don't look anything like the video game, blah, 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 like, all that jazz. But, like, Dina looks nothing like the video game either, and I haven't seen a single person mention that.
I mean, it's not that bad. I would arguably say that this is an improvement from the game, honestly. Now, these two, on the other hand, look nothing alike, and the criticism is valid, but the Dina casting nobody really has a problem with. Even your husband agrees with me on this.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
No, that doesn't look... No, that does not look anything like her.
I slap you. I slap you. I slap you. I think it's pretty good.
I don't play video games no more. I never play video games. Except for a little bit of God of War. I never play video games. Bitch.
The Last of Us 2 is my favorite. I've said it many times, my favorite game.
Oh my God. The game's the game. The show's the show.
I'm really doing my best of separating them.
I feel like there is this drastic disconnect between the experience that Last of Us TV show viewers are having versus video game players that are watching The Last of Us.
Probably because gamers that liked the game and gamers that hated it both agree that the show is a huge step down.
It is even more apparent when you look at like the Rotten Tomatoes score of like the critics versus like the audience score. Polarizing.
The audience score is not just gamers, you know. Lots of non-gamers are obviously factoring into that as well, including the massive drop in viewership too.
And so far, there have not been any important beats that have been missing, y'all. I'm sorry, you're being way too purist here, and that can just be a little frustrating. The pacing and beat of the video game is not going to work for a television.
I think people are just having a hard time grasping that, like, you can't translate everything from the game into a live action show.
Finally, I think it's just not fair to expect it to follow the game.
That's just what it is. And I feel like there is an inability for people to just wait and see if we'll still get from point A to point B.
No, sir, sorry. It's not the job of us, the viewers, to wait 2 years for season 3 and then potentially 2 more years for season 4 to determine whether or not this was a faithful adaptation.
Can we just wait?
Yeah.
Just wait. You know what I mean?
It's the job of the showrunners to keep us engaged throughout, and Neil Druckmann has failed miserably at doing that in this show, just like he failed miserably at doing it in the video game. Alright everyone, do me a favor real quick, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell because this video
was only part 1 of a 2-parter.
And let's just say I got some weird shit coming for part 2.
Ellie's gay and doesn't care what you think about it.
Thanks for watching, I'll see you all very soon, should be a good one.